one of the most anticipated to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Aggies will kick this away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looking for some space. It's Clark. Breaks free. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. The Gators come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Complete to the running back on his fourth down play.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And they go for it here on 4th and inches. They're trying to sneak it for the first. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff heading left. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Florida offense retakes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Handoff to the single back. Has the first down and more. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Gators.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilcox. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down. Great
start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 15.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the toss play now, running left. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Gonna run it. It's Clark. Fighting him off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
He shreds the tackle. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though. And the Gators will send their punt team onto the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Fielded just inside the 40. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Nowhere to run up the middle. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Important second down play coming up. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. In the clear, the 25. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Jones. The pass rush closing in. Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. Well made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Takes the handoff. It's Clark.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Breaking tackles and going. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Back's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Jones. That's caught. It's Clark. Breaks into the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win. Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Testing the right side here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Well, I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Second and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Looking for a man. Caught behind the line. It's Wilcox. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense really clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35, Florida, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Montgomery. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Webb. Crosses the 25. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Get set, get set.
And now the handoff.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense. And
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and most of the defense can get a quick stop. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's that defense shifting again. Here's the handoff.
He's got room to run. As the first down is still going. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
The Aggies hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. They'll run it to the right side.
Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Montgomery. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Using his legs, it's Webb. They bring him down right at the 20. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. He's going to take off here. You make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
21.
The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
Texas A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Houdini scramble. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Quick throw to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The game makes it second and medium. It's a run to the left. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And the Aggies are looking to keep this drive going. And here's the handoff. Breaks free with room to run. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Aggies line up with a first and goal. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Second down and goal. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense cannot be stopped.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Florida Gators will take over. First and 10.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Looking for some space. It's Webb. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Jones. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Aggies will line up here on first down and goal.
Come on, set.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
He's now second and goal.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
56, Florida, 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Florida Gators will take over first and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Trying to find some room. It's Webb. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And the Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Third down coming up.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Jones. He escapes the pocket. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Motion now from the tight end. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's running out of time here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Wilcox. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. Mid kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Montgomery. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. The back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back, it's Jones. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Aggies! This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 66, Florida 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
This one away.
Bringing it out, it's Montgomery. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Florida Gators will take over. First and 10.
The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Could take it all the way. At the 30 now. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Montgomery. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Florida Gators will take over. First and 10.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking to throw it on first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Jones. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Past the 25. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Jones. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.